Right. There's 104 days of summer vacation.
Yes, it's a good one. Just watch
Let's
some
go.
Phineas and Ferb before you log off.
Yeah. I had to get ready. You know,
Yes. Wow.
I had to get ready.
Yeah.
So, welcome back.
Welcome to Sip Chat
Welcome.
Podcast. We're
Yes.
here.
Yes, we're here again. Loving life.
Yeah.
Loving
Loving
life.
life.
Yes. How you been?
Good. It's just week of appointments at a doctor's appointment, at a
Yeah.
dentist appointment, they all just kind of
Yeah.
go together.
Hey, you gotta listen. You gotta do what you gotta
Gotta
do.
do what you gotta
You
do.
know, don't miss those. Don't miss those appointments.
Yeah, I can't have all my teeth falling out.
I know. Sheesh, you're gonna have to get those big chiclet looking teeth,
But
right?
carry some teeth in my pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need that. All right. Super happy to be here.
Yeah.
So, again, this is Sip Chat, and I'm Shon.
And Brittani, welcome. Thanks for
And
joining.
this episode is summer. Yay.
Summertime.
Summertime. Oh man, we had some good songs back then.
What initial question here is, what do you think of when you hear summertime? What comes to mind?
The very first thing I think about when I think about summer, when somebody says summer, immediately, no matter what's going on, sundresses, flip flops, or Birkenstock. That's what I'm sorry. That's what I think about. Okay, and then I think about a whole bunch of little kitties running around, screaming, making loud noise. Yeah. Prices at Disneyland go up. Prices at Knott's go up.
Yes, absolutely.
All kind of stuff like that. Yeah,
but you're thinking footwear and dresses.
Yeah, absolutely. First, that's top of the list. And then all the other stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. I like it. I think my initial thought, always goes, it is not the same now based on where I live, right? But it always goes back to summer nights, right?
Yeah.
Like my brain always is picturing like 9 p.m. It's warm. We're outside. It's nice, right? But it's not the same now in Orange County. In California, it's not warm at night in summer, right? Whereas like growing up in Riverside area, right, it was always warm and hot in summer evenings, so I think it's that nostalgic piece.
Yeah. Also playing outside, like when when you're younger, playing outside, all the kiddies were outside, they were just screaming, doing all kinds of stuff, riding bikes at night. Right, that was always fun.
Yeah. Were you as a kid in school? Were you counting the days to summer vacation?
No, because was I? I like school, and then plus I was in Upper Bound, so the summer was.
I don't think I know what Upper Bound is.
So Upper Bound was this program for very intelligent, smart kids that they wanted to, I guess, show. It was a program in I think Riverside County. So all the schools, North, Paris, Rancho, all of those schools in Mobile. So we had a few students that went to UCR in the summer. And it was just, Upper Bound, just to, let you know after you get out of school, right, this is what the college life looks like.
Mm,
And that's essentially what it was.
got it.
Yes, it was, super, super, super fun. Just to, get some college credits while you're in high school, do, all that stuff. But, that was a long time ago, not where now you got kids doing, very high level, college stuff while they're in high school, people getting their associate's degrees while they're in high school. I think that's
Hmm.
phenomenal. I think that is, whew, I think that is, we did a very good job there.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
whoever came up with that, that's very, 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 very
Yeah,
good.
that's good. I
But
think that's such a good program too, especially for schools like Paris High School, for example, right? That like
yes,
does not have the strongest education system in
mm-hmm,
place as it is, as far as teachers and programs, the funding,
yeah,
right? So being able
yes,
to have the opportunity to do something at UCR, right, I think is really huge.
yeah, yeah. That was
Mm.
it was, and hopefully it's still going. I would pray that it's still going because I think it was such a successful program, and not only to see, hey, what the college life looks like, because it was summer, but we still stayed in the we stayed in the dorms, right?
Yeah,
So we had that kind of like college life looking thing going on, but also not only taking the classes, being in that sort of life, friends that you connect with there, right? So of course, we had friends that I still know from high school that went.
yeah.
And then there's people that I know from different schools, right? I still, talk to them every day. One of my homeboys, BJ, I think he just hit me up a couple hours ago.
Hmm.
What's up, fool? What's cracking?
Right.
Right? Sent me something wild on Instagram or something, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully it's still going. Paris High School, you guys need to make sure that program still goes on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very, very good. Yeah.
So, speaking of, staying in the dorms, being away from home over summer, did you go
Yeah.
to summer camps ever?
I don't think so. I don't. I don't think so because I no. I don't. I don't remember.
Hmm.
I don't. I don't think so. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I went to a lot of camps. I think the main thing for one of the, I think the biggest things for my mom when I
Mm-hmm.
was growing up is that like she wanted me to not be like a stereotypical only child kind
Yeah. Yeah.
of person.
Yeah.
Right. She
Yeah.
wanted me
Yeah.
to be able to share, right, and learn
Yeah.
and like be a normal member of society, right?
Being a normal active member of
And
society.
so I was in every program, right? That's why I was in Girl
Yeah.
Scouts, right? That's why I went to
Yeah.
summer camp every summer, right? Because
Hmm.
she wanted me to be integrated with people.
Yeah.
So yeah, every summer I went to summer
Yeah.
camp from
Mhm.
probably like, I don't know, age 9 probably,
Yeah.
all the way through at least 14 probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good, especially like younger. Because when I think of camps, I think of the stuff that you see on TV,
I mean,
right? The people
some of them
that
are crazy. Like I always am like Parent Trap, for example. I'm like, what do you
yeah.
mean your 11-year-olds are going to camp for like
Yeah.
3 months, and one of them is coming from London? Like what?
Yeah. Come on now. Stop it, Parent Trap. Sheesh. Jesus. Great movie
Yeah,
though.
great movie.
Classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Great movie. But yeah, it's just wild. But I don't know. I think it's really good though
Yeah, I
for
have
people
so
to
many great
do
movies.
to do
I have so
something.
many great memories from summer camp, and
Yeah.
it was always nice to also kind of pick too. It was like there was always options. My mom would be like, "Do you want to
Hmm.
go to horse camp? Do you want to go to surf
Yeah.
camp?"
Yeah.
Like it was like, which one do we want to do this year?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a good time, definitely a good time.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
I like.
I think when you get older, it's it's more like ninth grade, right? I think is that about 14 years
Mhm.
old? I think that's about yeah. I think about high school. Then it's kind of like more like maybe sporty type stuff that we
Yeah.
do in the summers.
Yeah, it's hard in high school because,
Yeah,
yeah, even if you're on a high school sports team, you're usually going to have summer
hmm
practices.
yeah, you're gonna practice it. Yeah,
So,
coach
yeah.
ain't gonna that. These movies that I see when people are like, I'm going to France for the summer. I'm like, first off, let me borrow $1. First off, secondly, secondly, come on now, stop it. Relax with all of that stuff. But you know,
What is your opinion as, you know, a parent on your
yeah.
side when it comes to like younger children? Let's say, talk about elementary, middle school. Do
hmm
we do we extend the bedtimes over summer?
Absolutely. Listen, if you
Have a
have your
bedtime
kid,
over summer, I guess.
n- I say stay up. You feel me? Cut loose, because I always want to. I was always outside. We're always doing something. Yeah, I definitely remember running, ripping, running, doing all kinds of stuff. If if because it's like 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock, and the sun is straight up. Okay, the sun is straight. I'm not trying to go to sleep with blackout curtains, in, in my room. No, mom, dad, I need to get out there. I need to play. I need to rip and run. But yeah, it was never like, hey, it's still the same bedtime, even though no, because there's things you want to do, right? So, you might want to stay up and eat some ice cream, with the kids, right? Watch some movies or something, right? Watch some SpongeBob or something.
So
So,
do you have like a no rules summer?
um,
This is you as the
I
adult,
would,
by the way.
yeah, 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 yeah. Um, I think there were plenty of times for summer that, yeah, we're up late. We're up late. It was, yeah, I
You
guess
have no
so.
rules summer.
But kind of got to think about it like this, right? I'm not a regular parent with a stay at home spouse, right? So, being in the army in the summer, that's just Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just Tuesday. It's just a regular
Yeah.
day.
I mean,
So
that's
unless
not
I was
even just
staying,
military. That's just people with a job. Yeah.
right? So it's like, and then um, kids have to go to babysitter daycare, right?
Mhm.
So if it was times where I was like off on leave in the summertime,
Yeah.
then yeah, we could stay, because I'm not gonna, pay so much money to, take the kids to daycare. When if it's summertime and, I'm there, we can just do whatever. But if it's something like I have to work,
Hmm.
brother, you still gotta go to sleep. Just because for real, just because like, you know, I still gotta get up at work in the morning. Still gotta take them daycare, so I don't want them having a little stinky little attitude at the daycare or anything,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah. But on Fridays, listen, anything goes on Fridays, son. Anything goes on Fridays, Saturdays. Those are the days right
Those are
there.
the days.
Those are I
Yeah.
don't care what if it's summer, spring, fall. Friday and Saturday is turn up day. Friday and Saturday is turn up day. I don't care what's going on.
Turn
So
up Thursday.
you know, yeah, 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 yeah. And if it's like a 3 or 4 day weekend, ooh wee,
Roping Sunday too.
ooh wee. Seriously,
Yeah.
Yep.
what would you say is like looking at, of course it's hard to compare because in SoCal you were basically a child up until
Mm-hmm.
17 and a half, 18, right?
Yep.
Um, but comparing SoCal summer to like Baltimore area summer, like what are those big differences that you see in like outdoor kind of stuff, like what you like to do?
So there's more. I just think because Southern California is mostly good weather, right? Mostly sunny. And we don't have four seasons. I think it's all there's more places to go, more times, more things to do, more times. Here, there's four seasons. Okay. Right now, it's storming outside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The rain is coming down. There's like 60-mile-an-hour wind going
Right.
on. And that's just it just happens out of
Right.
nowhere. And that, that would never happen in California. So so I think thinking about the summers that I've had here, it's more days of okay, we got to make sure that there's something to do. We got to check the weather.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do this. We got to make sure we and that's kind of how it is. And then actually going to like a beach,
Yeah.
right? Going to a beach. I can go down. I think I forgot what beach it is down. It's like maybe 2 hours away, right? But to go to the big beach, like Bethany Beach, Rehoboth Beach, I have to go up Maryland and then down
Yeah.
Delaware. So that's like a 3 hour one-way drive.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to plan it. And that's not the case in, California. I wouldn't have to be like, all right, I have to plan this. Is it going to be windy? Is it going to be cold? Nah, bro, it's the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 115 out there, blazing hot. Make sure you put
Yeah.
sunblock on,
I think
So,
what I'm picturing with that too is that of course we're in SoCal very, very excited for summer always.
yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
the season, right?
of
But
course.
I feel like that's elevated maybe more in
Mm-hmm,
Baltimore area in the Northeast, right? That like
mm-hmm,
we are even more excited about summer. That like
mm-hmm.
this is the short window of time that we have sunshine
To
and
do,
warm. So we have a
yeah,
list of 25 things that we have to get done in these next 3 months,
yeah,
and we got to do them all.
right.
Is what I'm picturing here.
It's kind of like, listen, make that plan.
Right.
Make that
Yeah.
plan because in a couple months after that, there's going to be snow on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then after the snow's dry, it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
slippery, and there's going to be ice on the
Yeah.
ground, and then you're going to get that, and then you're going to get a good day of
Yeah.
sun, and then you're going to get poured down on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's like a dang, what is it? There's like a movie of some kind where they have a list of
Mm-hmm.
everything they want to do in summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to think about what it is.
Hmm.
But
No.
there's just like so much excitement around it, and it just really feels like there is a time clock, right? That
Mm-hmm.
like summer's gonna end.
Yeah, there's like a countdown.
And we know, and like of course, yeah, summer ends here too, but again, like you said, it is much more warm, much more sunny
Yeah,
for much, much longer. Right. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. Like when you can go from because where did I go? I think we were in New York and it was January, and then I went to California January, and it was like probably -20, and we were just working just like regular. It was just like a regular day, right? Go to California, It's 78 degrees,
Hmm. Yeah,
right? So it we get much. I, I enjoy it because I kind of feel like it's going to be finally there's going to be a constant of something.
sure. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
I think I've kind of learned with like Colorado, for example,
Hmm.
there's a time
Yeah.
frame that's like like all the gyms in Colorado see a dip in activity, like people
Hmm.
coming in like
Yeah.
March. And that's
Yeah.
because the weather turns a little bit warmer and suddenly people are running and working out outside.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
picture that too of like springtime to summer is like there's just more people
Hmm.
outside. So that also I think makes
True.
things feel different.
Yeah. 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 That's definitely true. That's definitely
Hmm.
something to think about because people are you can get 10 people running out when it's cold, right? But when that sun comes out, it's just so many more people just walking dogs, doing this, doing that,
Hmm.
doing so. Yeah,
Hmm.
true,
Very
true, true, true,
interesting.
true. Yeah.
um, do you have anything? I feel like we had such a good property opportunity that we did not get to take
Hmm.
advantage of in
Hmm.
the outdoor fun things. For
I
for
know.
like where were our like backyard movie nights?
Exactly.
Where were our
Exactly.
water balloon fights?
Yeah, 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 yeah. True,
Like
true, true,
looking
true,
back
true.
now, I'm like, we had such a good opportunity for that. Why didn't we have
Hmm.
that?
All of that space and stuff, and now just thinking about it, but so much space. That would have been so fun. However, I think we also have to think about the time
Mhm,
too,
mhm.
because when you think about backyard movies, right? What do you see now? You see people have the big screens, and then people have like or the sheets, and then they have these what are those? What are those things called? But the projectors, right? We just didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't have that
Mhm,
stuff,
mhm.
right? That was half of the thing. Like we just didn't
Yeah,
have that stuff.
right.
Right? I've seen so many people doing that on summer, like at on their garage.
Mhm.
They have the blow up little thing, and there's just like kids
Yeah,
outside
so
eating
fun.
popcorn. I'm like, man, that's that. Sometimes I feel like I'm just about to stop my car right here, and I'm about to grab me, hey, little Timmy, give me some of that damn
Yeah,
popcorn.
that's one of those things I am really looking forward to this summer is the amount of
Yeah,
like drive up movies that we have on the rooftop of places, rooftop of parking structures, rooftop of hotels, right? There's just blow up movies everywhere. We also have it on the beach. There's a blow up movie night on the beach, right? Things like that I love that about summer.
yeah, yeah. I think I have to say one of my favorite things. I think, well, this wind is blowing out here. The one of my favorite things to do is by far. I love movies, but what I love better are drive-ins. I don't understand why. I just think just going to the drive-ins, being like younger, playing football out there, throwing frisbees out there, just having fun at the drive-in movies is where I'm just like that just connected with me
Yeah.
through my entire life. Through my entire life.
Yeah, and I feel like we had such a dip in drive-through movies. I don't really understand why it had such a dip, right? Um,
Yeah,
they were so popular 60s,
so popular.
70s, 80s. I don't know if they were still super popular in the 90s, but
I don't.
90s to at least 2000s, right? I feel like they kind of really
Yeah,
just fell off.
yeah, super fell off.
Yeah, and now they're kind of getting bigger again, which I am excited about. I think it's really cool. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
I definitely hope they do. I really hope they do, especially in like in the West Coast when you can go to a more better weather. I think that would be awesome. Here, there's like, I know in New York there was one, and he really couldn't go to it
Yeah,
because northern New York, it was just snow on the ground all the time,
all
all
the
the
time.
time, all the
Yeah,
time.
my
So,
cousin was talking about that in Austin. They have this really cool outdoor theater that's basically like
mhm.
on a little lake, and everybody can
Oh
be in
wow,
like their inner tubes and stuff hanging
yeah,
out in the lake watching a movie.
yeah, that would be
She was like,
pretty
when she
dope.
went, it was playing Jaws, which is
Uh,
sus.
Listen, I don't care if I don't care if it's a puddle. You're not playing because I'm gonna immediately feel something tickling my toes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's fun.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
I don't
man.
think I know. Are you a reader? Do you read books?
Yes,
Do you
yes, yes,
do
yes, yes.
good, like fun summer reads?
Um, I just kind of pick things out,
Yeah.
read the back, and then I'll try to get it. I think right now, well, not I'm gonna say right now. Forever, um my favorite author is Chevy Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Chevy Stevens. She's from Canada, and I think I have all of her books. Of course, not the ones in French,
Yeah.
right? But but I think I have all her books. I read. I just really, really, really enjoy Chevy Stevens
Mhm.
books. And then there's a couple other books that I like reading. I got a couple. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I got a couple. I think I have one here. I've been reading.
What is happening over there?
I've been so Chevy Stevens, right? Never Let You Go. Super good book. Super good book.
Dark
Dark
Road.
Road. Super good. Super good book. Beyond the Wheat
Mhm.
Field. Super good book. So this one is not by Chevy Stevens though. All right. So I got a couple that I do read, and of course the good book, right? My Bible, right? So yeah, there's some, but there's no like um certain genre. I guess I like if I kind of start reading it and it's kind of like, I don't know, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm done.
So
So
it's not. We're kind of open to genres, whether
yeah, yeah, yeah.
do we do fantasy stuff?
Yeah, I'll read something that's good, but when it comes to like these
Thick
big
books,
old
yeah.
thick 4 inch, 5 inch books, I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I'll read it. However, it's gonna take me a while. It's because when I start reading, I'll read. I can read good, and then a little, yeah, my, my head be nodding right. And then I'm like, all right, I need to go watch some TV or I need to take a
Yeah.
nap. So yeah, it'll take me a while though.
Hmm. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a specific genre that I read in summertime or anything, but I do feel like I read more in summer.
Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right.
Like
Yeah, that's
the
good.
sunshine, the outdoorness. I'm
Yeah.
just more inclined to read.
Okay. All right. All right. What about okay? So what about at the? Do you spend more time when you're at the beach? Do you spend more time chillaxing in the water, playing some game or sports, or reading?
Most, I think, top two, relaxing or reading.
Okay.
I feel like
Okay.
we almost rarely am I in the water at the beach.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
mostly because the Pacific Ocean is freaking cold. You
Freezing.
know?
freezing.
So it has to be a nice, like there's been a few times because also the beach is usually cooler, right? Weather
Yes.
wise.
Yeah, of course.
When it's
Of course.
110 in Riverside and we get to the beach and it's 72, like it doesn't,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not super great. But there's been a few select days that I can count on one hand where like it's 95 in Newport. And I'm like, wow,
Hmm.
it's hot. The water
Hmm.
somehow is warmer than ever. And we can spend like a
Okay.
good hour just like chilling in the water, letting the waves
Yeah.
hit, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So very
Okay.
few times, but those days are really, really nice. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
usually more just like chilling on the beach, eyes closed, laying out in the sun, or reading. Absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So what
Not usually
about
playing games
okay.
on the beach. It's not usually.
No,
That's not my
okay.
thing.
All right. I'm just thinking you about there play a little football.
No.
You know? Play a little play a little football. Um all right. So what okay, have you been I know you've been to Florida before.
Yeah.
Florida has this I don't even remember where I went. This was a few years ago, probably like 17, 18, 19, something like that. I went to Florida a couple times in between, like a couple months. I don't even remember where it was. But the sand was the softest sand I've ever felt in my entire
Yeah.
life. It was like baby powder soft.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my Lord. And the water was extremely warm.
Yeah.
I almost fell
I love
asleep.
it.
Almost fell asleep in the water.
Yeah. Miami water,
It's,
it's so nice. It's so warm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
that's
I don't think
good. But
I have. I don't think I've experienced the baby powder sand in Florida. I experienced that in Indonesia, in Bali, and it
yeah.
was
Oh, super soft too.
beautiful. Yeah. Mm. And
Wow.
it's
Yeah,
just like
that's
it
I
was so
love.
like white.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
But that was probably. I'm
Oh
wondering if you were more in the Keys in Florida
man, I got short term and
because
long
I feel
term
like
memory
the
loss.
Keys, those little islands down there, are very
Yeah.
white sand.
Yeah. They had the white sand, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
pretty good.
I do recall being one of the summers in Mexico. It was probably Cancun,
Hmm.
right, where we were able to go
Hmm.
out into the water like so far, like a football field, far out
Yeah.
into the water, and still be like knee deep.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
amazing.
wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's real good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I think we touched a little bit, but like the difference between summer for an adult versus as a kid, right? Like how we feel with that. I think like no,
Yeah.
we touched a little bit, but I think one of those things is kind of that like that working aspect, right? Like what is summer
Yeah.
when you are an adult with a job, like definitely wish we
Yeah.
could still have a summer break kind of aspect in the workforce,
It's it yeah.
Summer is Monday.
Summer is
How hard is
Monday.
it to go to
Summer is
work when the weather is so beautiful out there, you
right.
know?
Ah man. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's it's different like being a working class adult, right? I have to work to make money.
Mhm.
Well, hold on. Legally, I have to work to make money. Let me put that out there. Okay, legally, I have to work to make money. So I don't. I can't just say, all right, for these, 93.6 days of summer, I'm just gonna pick up and go to somewhere, right? Indonesia, Abu Dhabi, right? I can't just do that. So I have to work.
Mhm.
I mean, it's cool. You could take like I could take like a couple days off here, a couple days off there, a week, 2 weeks. That's cool, and that's all fine. Like if I have a plan to, hey, this is the plan, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to here, or somebody or people are coming here and we have a plan.
Mhm.
That's awesome. But until I have that, I'm working.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I absolutely wish that we could have just like this, the summer of the future for me looks like
Yeah.
being able to just like have a embedded, automatic, like 3 weeks off in summer.
Okay.
Like every
Well,
workforce, every corporate building person, every corporate
everything,
company,
everybody.
just automatically, it's just like a country norm that there's
Okay.
3 weeks of
Okay.
summer that we get to have off.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not the whole
All
summer,
right. Well,
it's not the whole summer. It's
yeah.
it's
True.
able to just like hang out. It's able,
Yeah.
especially people that have kids, right? Their kids are off for
Yeah.
summer. You have 3 weeks that you're able to
Hmm.
just like hang out with them.
What would you do in those three
I
weeks?
don't know. I think I would go somewhere.
Week by week by week. 1 week, two
I
week,
would at
3 weeks.
least take a
Well,
week to go somewhere fun.
okay.
I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Brazil. I'm going somewhere
Oh,
wonderful.
okay.
Um,
Okay.
but other times, literally just doing stuff that we're not able to do as a work week. Like, I don't know, go
Yeah.
have lunch in LA at my
Yeah.
favorite restaurant because I can't
Yeah.
do that on a Wednesday the rest of the
Exactly.
year.
Exactly.
Just normal mundane
Okay.
stuff, just not having to
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
I think that could be such a beneficial thing to our
Mhm.
society.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Speaking of that, what about 4 day work weeks?
Oh
What do you
my
think
gosh, I love
about?
4-day work weeks, please. I
Yeah.
want I think that that is absolutely needed.
Yeah.
It's time for change. It's been a whole century.
Right?
Century? Yeah, it's been a whole century of a 5-day work week.
Sheesh. Yeah, it's a it's a lot, but that will be
We're no
awesome.
longer working in Mr. Ford's factory.
Right? Exactly. Exactly, right. There's AI and there's buying, there's all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff that can, you know, push that stuff through.
Mhm.
Right? We got all kind of,
Yeah. 2 days. 2 days
you
is
know,
2 days has never been enough.
nah, because it's like Friday, you're gonna, but because you worked, you're not gonna get everything, but you still stay up late on Friday,
Mhm.
and then Saturday you can stay up, and then Sunday you gotta hunker down, right? You gotta be like, all right, man, I gotta let me get stuff ready. I gotta do this. But if there was and which day would you
Friday.
want, or should it be either
I think
you get
it
to
should be either
choose?
you could choose definitely, but I definitely want Fridays. Friday,
You
Saturday,
know,
Sunday
right?
off every week. We just work Monday and
Yeah.
Thursday. We don't need Tuesday to become the new Monday.
They don't-
Monday
Okay.
already
Right. Right.
has its reputation. Let's just keep it.
And you know what, man? Y'all need to stop tripping on Monday. Leave Monday alone because people say, "Oh, it's a Monday." No, it's a regular day. Go to work and do what you got supposed to be doing. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it has the reputation because, it's just a reminder that we didn't get enough rest over our two
Oh man.
days.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think I would probably if you had to choose one day, it would be Friday, no doubt, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you're good with, sometime, something happened. You're like, all right, let me switch my day on
Sure.
Monday. Cool. I think I would like, all right, I'll give you two. I would take Friday just because movies come out on Friday. Well, they really don't come on Friday, they come out on Thursday night.
Yeah, yeah,
But for example, movies come out on Friday, right? So I'd be like, oh man, that's good. I can go to the movies, right, early. But this is why I would choose a Monday because everybody would choose
yeah.
Friday.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why I would say, you know what? I want to go to work when when most people are not there.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I would like to go to work when most people are not there is because not because I don't like people, but it's because it feels like another break. It feels like another day off.
Yeah. I think
So that's
I'm in the opposite in the sense of like I don't want to be at work while everybody else is off having fun.
oh, I would I would
I want to be able to make plans with my friends and not have to go to work.
okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, not me. Ooh, y'all go out there because if we flip flop, when I'm off, they're at work.
Yeah, and I'm still
Or-
just
and I-
sitting at home being like, dang, I wish I had my day off with them. I'm like, dang, now I have the day off and nobody
yeah.
else does.
Man, yeah. No, I get it. That's funny. Yeah, yeah.
So, what are your summer, you know, when you think of summer foods, snacks, fun thing?
Man, I think hot dogs,
Sure. Hmm.
hamburgers,
Yeah, I'm picturing barbecues. Yeah.
barbecues, things like that. I and I don't want to say really beaches. I want to say like rivers
Sure.
or lakes.
Yeah.
I think to me that sounds more
Yeah.
summery
That makes sense.
instead of like beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Fun. Well, I pulled up our topic for next week. What is it?
Right.
It is radio. Yeah,
Radio.
very
Oh, turn it up.
interesting.
Turn it up.
Man. All
Okay.
right, Tanya. Well, great talk on summer. I'm excited for summer. We have
Yes.
3 months
Absolutely.
or so until summer's here. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll,
We'll see what
we'll
happens.
have to see what's going on this summer.
I know, definitely. I might go out there. I might have my dad come out here. I got some stuff I need to be
Yeah,
built.
there you go.
Okay, so we gotta see
We love that.
what's going on with that,
So,
right?
all right. Well,
So,
let's jump into next week.
right.
And
I will holler at
all
you later.
right, sounds good.
All right, love you. Talk
Love
to you
you.
later.
Bye.